Welcome back to Beginner Beauty Glow, where we are learning makeup and skincare together. Today I wanted to show you guys really quick something that I use in my hair. I do have, as you can see, pretty thin hair towards the top. I do have hair extensions and more towards the bottom, but this top is thinning, and then I also have a lot of gray hair showing right now, which I'm getting it done on Thursday, so that part will be covered. But what I like to do to kind of help with the thinness at the top, I love this Boldify powder. I just get it in black. They do sell in different colors. So this is how it looks. It just opens like this at the top. At the bottom comes out and it has like this little applicator, like a little, like a beauty blender. So you just obviously kind of do that. And then what I do is just take my hair and I just kind of pat it on there down my part in my hair. And what you can also do if you have those grays showing like me is kind of go down the hair a little bit to cover those up. I mean, it won't be perfect, but it's going to be a lot better than what it was. And, to cover up any spots that you're insecure about. So as you can see now, just do a little bit more in the front there. All right. Okay. So it's not perfect, but it definitely helps a lot for it to not look so, I don't know, thin at the top. Just wanted to show you guys that really quick for anybody who's having some troubles with that like me. Just something to temporarily help with that. Alright, so now I'm going to do some makeup. Today I'm going to start out with a moisturizer. I already did my just got out of the shower, so I did recently got out of the shower, so I washed my face already. I'm going to use my Panoxyl Oil Control Moisturizer. Which is kind of thick, but it does help with the oiliness on my skin. I have another one that I want to try though. I think it's a CeraVe brand, if I remember correctly. Kind of just have it in my Ulta cart right now. So hopefully try that one soon. Alright, now we got that on. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some primer. I'm gonna use my Power Grip primer. That was probably a little too much actually that I just used. I am kind of like working on creating a new skincare routine for myself. I've been kind of looking into things and I love ChatGPT. I use that for a lot now. And so I found a lot of good information on there of different products that I could use because I honestly don't have a very good skincare routine down right now, so I am working on getting that. So once I get all the products that I'm going to be using for it, I will definitely be letting you guys see that and letting you know what I use and what I think of everything. So if you have oily skin like me, I'm sure it'll be beneficial for you. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and use my e.l.f. Daily Dew Stick. Alright. Doesn't feel like it's closed, but hopefully it is. Kind of just also, I know I did a lighter look yesterday, but I'm trying to do the same today. I'm going to put on a little bit of my e.l.f. finishing powder. It's translucent. Just in my T-zone area. Or the areas that I get the most shiny and oily. Just right there. I'm going to also use a little bit of my Lumi Glotion. I'm not going to do much today. I'm going to kind of combine two shades of my Lumi. I have the 902 Light and then the 903 Medium. I'm going to kind of combine these two on my face. Just to have a nice glow going on. You know, some days on, days where I'm not wearing lashes, I like to do more, but I also really like to take advantage of these days and just have like that clean, fresh face look. And that's when I really love the glowy skin. Hopefully that's all blended in. Also, before I started this video, I did make sure to use trying to get myself in the habit of it, my Grande Lash Serum. Trying to make sure I do that every day, even on the days I'm wearing my lash clusters. Alright, let me go ahead and do my brows, and again, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Stay. I am absolutely loving this brow gel. And to be perfectly honest, for me, it's been working better than even like the higher end brow gels that I've purchased in the past. So this is great. For me, anytime I can find things that are affordable and work just as good, if not better, than the higher end products, I am happy. Alright. Let me do some blush. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty blush stick, and it's in the shade Proud Pink. Sorry about that. Hitting my microphone there. It just gives a nice light glow or color to your skin. Right. I'm gonna try to add this over it. It's the NYX Buttermilk blush in the shade Butter Together. It's a nice light pink. Just want to see what it does if I just add a little bit of this over it. That's pretty. It's really pretty. Sorry, hitting that again. All right, let me do a little bit of bronzer. I'm going to use this Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. It's in the shade Sun Bronze 22. And then I'm going to use my Powder Bronzer Morphe brush. It's M241. Make sure my hair is pulled back. Alright. Nothing too extreme. Alright, and then I will go ahead and use my e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray today. And then lastly, a lip. I'm going to use my LA Colors Dual Lip Liner. I absolutely love these from the Dollar Tree. One second here. Okay, so this one again, one end is for the filler, one end is for the liner. Okay. The shade on this one is Pure Magic. Pause my video so I can take some of my lip balm off that I have on. And I always like to outline outside of my lips just to give them a little more plumpness look. And then I also use the liner just to still go a little bit inside the lip as well. Okay, so that's how we're looking so far. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the filler, which is a tad bit lighter color. Alright, so here is the lip. I'm debating if I'm going to be adding some gloss or do I want to keep it kind of matte? I think we're going to just keep it like this. I really like this. Alright, you guys, so here is the simple finished look for the day. My no lash look for today. Thank you for watching. As always, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.